Well, it's time for another martial arts business mastery moment. I'm Dr. John Terry, president of the United States Martial Arts Hall of Fame and CEO of the International Martial Arts Council of America. Welcome to this ongoing educational series for martial arts school owners and instructors, courtesy of IMAC USA and Shihan University. Now, at IMAC USA, we believe that there are six essential elements you need to build into your martial arts business in order to create scalable success: influence, messaging, persuasion, attraction, connection, and transformation. Those are the things that we're covering in this ongoing educational series. So I'm glad you've joined me. We're in week 23, and we want to talk about creating the wow factor. Spontaneity that is planned so that you create those unexpected moments that wow your students. Now, one of the things you need to understand about creating the wow factor is this: planned surprises and special moments are going to do a number of things for the students in your school. Number one, it's going to increase engagement. You're going to get the students excited that they've got something planned and they get to lean in and engage in a deeper way. Number two, it's going to motivate them. And number three, it's going to stimulate the long-term excitement that keeps them coming back wondering, is today the day the instructor is going to do something unexpected, even though that which is spontaneous you've already planned? That's the secret of the wow factor. Now, when it comes to the wow factor, here's a truth you need to understand. The students that you're teaching are going to remember any experience they have in your school, or maybe it's on a retreat, or maybe it's you're going somewhere as a group. Any experience that they have with you that is unique, that is fun, and that is celebrated, they're going to remember, even if that experience seems like it's spontaneous. So here's what you need to know to create those planned spontaneity moments so that an unexpected moment creates the wow factor in the lives of your students. Number one, you want to plan in advance surprise elements. You can map these out and don't announce them, so that when they show up for class and you announce we're going to do something different today, that comes off as a surprise. That stimulates the curiosity factor that gets people to lean in, and it builds more engagement between you and the students. Now, that surprise element could be a special challenge or a unique drill that you're going to do today, or maybe something fun that the students love to do, and you don't do it all the time, but when you do it, they absolutely eat it up. I remember in my Little Dragons class, one of the most fun things that they enjoyed was a little thing that we called Jump the River. We would lay down two ropes starting at about 6 inches apart, and then we would move it 6 inches at a time. The kids would come around, they would have to perform a series of techniques, and then they would have to jump the river. If they successfully jumped across the ropes, they got an opportunity to go around the room, line back up, perform another technique, and jump the river. The goal was to be the last one to be able to jump the river and land on dry land. And I can promise you, when we announced that we were going to do Jump the River, and sometimes we called it Jump the Shark, that the kids absolutely ate it up. Now, maybe it's an unexpected recognition. Maybe you find out something from a parent about something unique that happened. Maybe a student was recognized for all region band or choir, or they were the number one selected athlete on the volleyball team or the football team. Unexpected recognitions where you bring those individuals to the front and you recognize them, that's another surprise element. Maybe you don't tell them in advance, but when they walk in the door, you've got a guest instructor. Or maybe you're going to demonstrate something that you can do: board breaking, brick breaking, something unique that you do, and you're going to do a skills demonstration, or maybe teach them how to do a skills demonstration in a way they've never done it before. Second element of this is you want to also use what we call milestone moments. I love to recognize the very first successful technique that a student learns. And if you give them a certificate, give them something related to that moment, they can go back years later, look at that certificate and say, when I started in martial arts in Master Jim's class, the very first thing I learned was a front stance or a front punch or a front kick, whatever it might be. That first successful technique our first successful combination, presenting that as an unexpected recognition and putting it in their hands, that's a milestone moment that they're going to remember. If you've seen them overcome fear, you've seen them lean in and help another student, serve the other students, or serve the dojo or the dojang in some way, or in some area they modeled exceptional leadership, use those milestone moments to recognize those, again, creating a wow factor for individual or the entire student populace. Third thing you can do, you can create anticipation through mystery. Everybody lines up and they get ready and they're expecting it's Tuesday, it's forms night, or it's Monday and it's kata night, or it's Thursday and it's fighting night. And they show up and you say, all right, after everybody's bowed in, today we're going to try something a little bit different. And then they wonder what it is that you're going to bring. Or maybe on Tuesday night, you say on Thursday, when you show up for class, be prepared. We're going to do something a little different than we normally do it. Now you've got that anticipation that leads to curiosity that drives them to show up to find out what is it you're doing different and how much fun can we have doing it. And then as you introduce these elements, you want to make sure you document and that you share them. Again, with permission, you want to make sure you're posting these things on social media so that you not only memorialize the experience, but you get the students sharing and talking about it and helping promote your school in the process. So let me give you a couple steps as an action plan as we wrap up today's training to create that wow factor as you design into your program planned spontaneity. I want you, number one, to plan 3 unexpected moments this month. So go look at your calendar, figure out when can I roll these in and be able to implement these in your school starting this month. Now, maybe that's an unexpected challenge or an unexpected special event. Maybe it's a guest instructor that you don't tell people coming, or maybe you hint at it, but you don't tell them who it is, or maybe it's a surprise recognition of 1 or more students. The second thing I want you to do is I want to challenge you to create a wow moment calendar for the remainder of the year. So what does that look like? Well, that could be seasonal surprises. That could be where you're going to mark milestone celebrations, and that could be planned special events that add value to the students and give them an opportunity to up-level the experience of training in martial arts. Now remember, the goal of all this is very simple. It's to create memorable, exciting experiences that are going to motivate your students and reinforce their achievements so they get the momentum going. They keep it going. They show up excited knowing that class is going to have a fun or exciting or new element to it, something they've never done before. It keeps them talking about your school. And when you're top of mind aware, your students become a walking, talking, living, breathing billboard that can't stop talking about you. Well, if you enjoyed today's training, you can get more tips, more tools, more insights, and more resources to help you as a martial arts business owner to have the opportunity to scale your business. Leadership, communication, equipping, sales and marketing, human behavior, coaching and training, and more, all inside of Shihan University, our business development resource for the martial arts business owner. All this is brought to you by the International Martial Arts Council of America. We are the independent martial arts association for the martial arts entrepreneur. To learn more about us and how we can help you have more influence, more impact, and more income as you're serving your students and your community at a higher level, you can visit us at our website, imacusa.com. I'm Dr. John Terry. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.